Hi everyone, good afternoon. Many thanks for joining us. This is the second session of Dubai Racing Club's virtual press conference today, outlining the plans, exciting new plans for next season and the new look Dubai Racing Carnival. I'm really happy to once again introduce our panel, led, of course, by Major General Dr. Mohammed Al Adhab, who is the Executive Director of Dubai Racing Club and a familiar face for most of you. We're also joined by Stephanie Cooley, who's the International Racing Manager for Dubai Racing Club, and Erwin Sharpie, former champion trainer and now racing advisor to the club. We'll kick off once again by hearing from the Major General, who I know wants to welcome you all and also to introduce the new plans for the Dubai season. So over to you, please, Major General.
Hi, good afternoon, Laura, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and my team, Stephanie and Erwin. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Today we are in our second session. We will start to talk about what we discussed and we have agreed on it in the morning today. Dubai Racing Club and Dubai World Cup and Dubai Racing, basically, we are established by a vision of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, and we believe that we have enjoyed, all of us, having this very nice journey all these years. Today we believe as a DRC management that we need to be watching what's happening next to us, and that was very clear to the board and to the management, where we decided to reshape the racing in Dubai. So when we are saying reshaping the racing in Dubai, it doesn't mean that we are reducing or we are putting any kind of effect to the prize money or to the number of races. It's completely the opposite way. We believe that Dubai racing need to have the sustainability, which is very important for all of us to improve the development which is happening in the region. Today we have many friends country along with Dubai and United Arab Emirates going into the same direction by showing part of the development in the country and the city by having the racing in the city, and Dubai has started this journey much earlier. So I think in this regard, I have two main angles to highlight on it. Number one, I heard from a lot of colleagues and friends that Dubai going to stop the racing carnival. Basically, we are not stopping the racing carnival. It is exactly similar how it started more than 15 years ago. And it will continue, but now it become the whole season a carnival. So that means in the details, we're going to explain that the horses can start it from beginning of the season till the Dubai World Cup, and this will be available for all the trainers and all the owners who are preparing to come and to participate in Dubai and United Arab Emirates. And the second angle, I think it's very important also to highlight that there is no effect to the prize money. We are even having more group races. We have more condition races. That will be Mr. In the details going Mr. Erwin Sharpie to give everyone here about it more and more. So we are expecting to have a wonderful season by having this reshaping the racing in Dubai, and we believe that while doing this, we are injecting better and better energy and power and excitement for this journey, and we believe that going forward, all of us will be having, as a horse lover, we're going to enjoy this journey.
General, I think that does clear up quite a few things. Perhaps if we can now hand over to Stephanie Cooley, who can elaborate a little bit more on what this means for international runners coming into Dubai.
Thank you, Laura, and thank you, Major General. And like Major General had stated, that the carnival is not going away. We still have all our feature races remaining in the season for next year. We are just basically merging, the local program with the carnival type races that were from years past into one big season. So it's kind of a more, condensed season with racing on Fridays. And From an international perspective, we still have our quarantine facilities. We have our Dubai World Cup quarantine and our international quarantine, as well as if trainers want to shift over to a local stable, they do have that option as well. So, the facilities remain, the feature races remain. It's just a restructure, and we're restructuring, moving some of the bigger races in order to collaborate with some of the bigger races in the region. And Erwin can kind of explain a little bit more.
Yeah, just to maybe I'll take you through the highlight of the few changes that were made for the new season. As Stephanie said, and as actually Major said, the carnival is not going away. We merged. This is we combined the local and the carnival in one full carnival, which will be run from the 10th of November up to the Dubai World Cup. All pattern races, all big major handicap that were part of the carnival remain. Some of the races had been moved to cater for a better flow of horses between the different jurisdictions within the region, and to help preparing for different big races. As it was said as well, the prize money is gone up, actually up. The total prize money is gone up 11 million, and compared to last season. And all prize money will be in UAE dirham, in the local currency, bar the Dubai World Cup. This season is open to all international, for obviously all the local, but all the international who can come as early as the beginning of the season to prepare the season and run in all the race meeting in Medan. We could probably elaborate on a few of the quarantine issue at a later stage. To come back to the season, it will be consisting of 15 race meetings run on Friday, apart from Super Saturday and the Dubai World Cup will remain on the Saturday, and we'll have 3 big fixture race meeting. Festive Friday will be on the 22nd of December. This will be the start of the turf season, with 4 turf races, 4 dirt races, and 1 pure Arabian race. We'll have another fixture race on the 26th of January, will be Fashion Friday, with 8 group races and 1 listed, with 4 turf races, again 4 dirt races, and 1 dirt pure Arabian race. It will be the third fixture race will be on Super Saturday, the 2nd of March. The 2nd of March will have 6 group races and 2 listed, and consisting of 5 turf races and 4 dirt racing. 5 turf races and 4 dirt races. The particularity of the Super Saturday is following the success of Moj for Said bin Surur, who came up and prepared the European season in Dubai and went on to win the Guineas. We focused on 2 races for a 3-all, which will be a fillies race, a 3-all race, which will be the new Jumeirah Guineas. The UAE Guineas that previously was on the dirt will be now being run on the turf on Super Saturday, and there will be as well one turf race for the cold. Those two races, the aim of those two races will be to be able to prepare and be used as a stepping stone to go and run in all the Guineas around Europe, Guineas on the turf. As we said previously, a few changes have been made to cater for a better flow of racing. This is internationally, so we moved the Mactum Challenge, which used to be on Super Saturday. We moved it on this Fashion Friday on the 26th of January. That can help and be used at the prep race for Saudi or for the Dubai World Cup. What we're aiming for is to have Dubai being a hub for Middle East, so helping people to come and run with us, but as well give them the opportunity to go and run in big races in the region. At the same time, we one of the focus was to have a more global view on the racing in UAE, and as such, have a better. We had a better understanding between all the racetrack, where to make sure our programs complement each other, so we don't have races clashing, and that will help having a better program, a better flow, and this whole, being set between racetrack under the supervision of the Emirates Racing and the guidance of the Emirates Racing Authority. All this is for the benefit of the horsemen, the owners, having a better program, a program that allow them to run locally and even in the Middle East, and help a better attract better horses and more horses to come and spend the winter.
Great, thank you, Owen. That does explain a little bit. I think we'll get a few more questions on perhaps the quarantine element, but before I go into that, are there any questions from anybody so far on what's been covered? No? Okay, probably one for Owen and Stephanie. I've had a question from a trainer in Newmarket saying, how will it work with all the horses training in the morning? There's going to be a lot of horses all placed at Meydan Racecourse. How will that work with track timings and sort of the quarantine element of getting them all out in the morning?
I can answer that. You have to understand that this is a question of category. I mean, trainer will be able to come either on a permanent import permit, and those will be able to train with the local population, so have more facilities to more time. So will be able their rider will be able to ride more horses on the same day compared to what it was previously. At the same time, those horses will be able to run in all UAE on all UAE racetrack. The other option will be to come on the temporary on the 90-day temporary import, which they will have the same as previously, the same slots, quarantine slots. With the release of some of the quarantine regulations, especially for Europe, since Brexit, Europe has a different status as England. The European horses can come on a permanent import and go back whenever they want, as Dubai Racing Club facilities have been approved by European regulation. For British horses coming from England, they will have these two options. The option of coming permanently, have full usage of the open track and run on any racetrack, but have two options. The one option coming back to England on a 30-day quarantine, or going back as a temporary import permit without doing quarantine in Dubai.
Okay, I think that clears that up. And it might be a little bit too early to say, but is there any plans to change in any way the length of time that there's currently a Harrow break in order to maybe reduce that?
Harrow break are set only because that's a length of time we need to go around the track. So unfortunately, if you want to have a good track, you need to have Harrow break. This is always the balance between the quality that we don't want to jeopardize but as you know, the weather in UAE is really good during all the winter time, so there's plenty of time to train during the morning.
Brilliant. That's great. We've had a question on the chat about Adrian Beaumont asked, will Dubai still be putting on specific charter flights for Europeans, or horses come on scheduled flights?
Yeah, this is something in discussion. We will still be working with our shipping agents, Jana, and they will be helping liaise and assist trainers coming over here. We do plan to schedule a few flights depending on the race day, but we need to get a feel of, the type of horses coming in first and the amount before, we probably set anything in place. But that's something that's definitely in discussion of setting up flights.
Okay. And a question for Major General that's come in on Facebook. Can you expand a little bit more on what is happening off the track? So what can people visiting Meydan Racecourse expect from the entertainment side of things this season?
What we are planning to do, Laura, that we have parallelly will be having an event every night along with the racing night. So in that way, the people they will be coming to enjoy the racing, to enjoy the hospitality, and to enjoy the entertainment. We'll be having it along with the each meeting. So we'll be having different that the people will be coming and enjoying the night in total, rather than just coming for racing.
That sounds fantastic. Another question, I think we've pretty much covered this, just maybe reiterate, Stephanie, Dubai World Cup remains unchanged. We're continuing with the highly successful program that's been in place for the last 27 years.
Yeah, that's correct, Laura. The Dubai World Cup for now remains unchanged, so prize money remains as it was, and all the incentives as it was last year remain the same.
Any other questions from any of the media? I know we've got Racing Post and a few other people tuning in, which is good of you, so thank you. You must have covered it all so brilliantly. Okay. No, I don't think there's certainly nothing else coming in for me right now. So we will be sending out a press release which should cover quite a few of the questions as well, just a bit of further clarification. So people will be receiving that later on today, hopefully. Yeah, you've covered everything brilliantly. So say thank you very much.
So it's an opportunity also to take this. It's very important for me as a leading the team that give my full thanks to all the team. Yourself, Laura, the team are working behind the scenes. Stephanie and her team, Mr. Arwin Sharby, the track team, everybody working in Dubai Racing Club team, we are working as a very strong team to deliver the best for all our horse lover and horse owner to coming every year and to have a different experience from the previous year in Dubai.
Well, we appreciate that, certainly. So thank you. While you were just talking there, Major General, another question's come in which you might be able to answer. Carlos Morales asks, has there been any thoughts on perhaps creating a special prize for a horse that's able to win the Saudi Cup, Dubai World Cup and Breeders' Cup? Which is
yes, we are in preparation. Yes, there is a discussion still going on with the friends in Saudi Arabia through ERA, and definitely will be coming very soon to announce it.
Wow, that sounds really exciting. Thank you. There's no more questions. We'll leave it there, I think. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Thanks
you
a
for
lot.
joining.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.